Good morning, good morning. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Yes. It's a great day to have a great day. It's a great day to sleep in. So, anyway, I'm just letting everybody know that I'm here so we can have a cuppa this morning. And if I can get my phone to stop making noise, I'll be very happy. But I'm sharing this out. Come help me share it out as well. And thank you for doing so. Well, I am trying to find it, guys. There it is. Okay. Done and done. So welcome, welcome. I see we have people finding it already. Hi, Kathy Hand. Thank you for reaching out. And yeah, it's one of those mornings. So good morning, Annie 7. All right. My phone's going off. My watch is going off. And we're going to go into our hearts. That's the first thing we do. Good morning, Andrea, Greg. All right. So let's go into our hearts. Hand on your heart. And slow down the breathing. Slow down the noise. Just allow yourself to say, I am. Being very, very present with you as you slow down everything deeply into your lungs and breathe deeply out of your lungs. And with that next breath, add in the love. Add in something that makes you feel so good, so joyful, that puts a smile on your face, like you all put a smile on my face. And then do a heart hug with somebody. Bring them right into your heart. Feel their heartbeat with your heartbeat. And then we add in the affirmations. I am enough. I am worthy. I am a spark of the divine. Miracles happen to me every day. Opportunities show up everywhere. I am grateful. I am loved. I am abundant. I am a miracle magnet. And what is yours? I know our Brandy, I don't think she's here yet, but she always adds, and I love myself. So let's do that as well. Let's bring that love into our own selves, because we have to have love in there to give any love out, don't we? All right, who do we have? Linda Lemieux, good morning. Pat Moss, Julie Kiss, Kelly Bach, good morning to all of you on this beautiful day. It is a great day to have a great day, isn't it? It's a great day just to enjoy life. Deirdre, thank you, darling. That was day 343 of saying those affirmations together. Okay, so who's manifesting? It is a manifesting Monday. Mondays are a great day to start off your week knowing what you want. And I know we've talked about that before when we talk about manifesting. It's really important to know what it is that you want so you know that you've manifested it, right? We have to begin with the thought. Our thoughts bring things forward in our mind for us to think about. And then once we know what that is, that our heart desires, then we just say, okay, it's there. I see it. I believe it. And I believe it was Dr. Wayne Dyer who said, when you believe it, you will see it, not the other way around. A lot of people think, oh, I'll believe it when I see it, right? Do the believing first. Believe that you can. Say to yourself, yes, I can. I can have this heart desire. I can have whatever it is that's on my mind that would bring me more joy in my life. And many times it's not a material thing that is going to bring that joy. So when you're thinking about manifesting, it's not just about things. It's not big things even. Sometimes it's the little things. I say this a lot. It's the little things that make me happy. Just somebody reaching out, somebody smiling, somebody giving up their time. Those are the little things that mean so much. It's not the $1 million. Yeah, that would be awesome. But a smile and time are priceless. You can't put a price tag on them. So manifest the little things that we don't normally think of as valuable, right? They are invaluable, as a matter of fact. When we spend time with somebody, you can't really put that price tag on there and say, yeah, that's what I want to bring into my life. But it is something that you just can't buy. There's an old song, money can't buy you love. It can't. Nothing can buy that. You can give it freely, but it is invaluable. So that's the tip for today for manifesting. Let's think of those things, the small things today, that would just bring so much joy if they were there in your life. So I am going to this whole week, I am going to manifest people with smiles on their face, people with joy in their heart, people that just want to be and not any of the other kind of energy, what I call noise energy. And that was the message from last night from the angels. So if you want, we do have time. I know I overslept, and so it's going to be a short cuppa. But I think this message from the angels that came through last night is a very important message. So I can read that in just a minute. And I've got a Kuan Yin card, and I've got Yogananda. So we're going to have a full show. Right, Deirdre? Those little things are invaluable. They mean more than you know. It's kind of like when you have a loss in your life and you don't even know what to think because you're in shock most of the time. But just somebody holding your hand, somebody sitting with you, those are the things that matter, not somebody giving a big speech or trying to make you feel better. It's those that are just being, those who are just sitting with you. That's what matters. That's invaluable. It is a great day for a cuppa. Oh, Kathy, I saw your message. The weather turned a little rough, didn't it? But I know you've had a great time there, and you still have today. So just enjoy that time together, you and Bob. And I hope you had a wonderful anniversary celebration. I know that you did. All right, so cuppa story time. Hi, Andrea Gregg. Yes, I absolutely will get to that story time, and welcome to all who are just finding us. Let me pull it up. It is called Broadcast Peace, Not Noise. Isn't that a great thought as well? Today, oops, that's the promise. Let me get up to the top. You have all the power to accomplish what you want, even if you motivate yourself, If you remove the mental kinks that are blocking the flow of conviction, I'm going to read it again because I think I messed it up. This is a quote by Paramahansa Yogananda. You have all the power to accomplish what you want if conviction. This morning, I heard clearly within my spirit, do not be shaken by what you see as you live in this world. Everything you see is a reflection of what is happening on the inside of you. That is not always an easy truth for us humans to embrace. When we look at the disrespect echoing across and scream, it can feel overwhelming. It's tempting to point outward and say, that is the problem. Yet the angels gently remind me that the outer world is often a mirror. If there is turbulence within us, we will perceive turbulence everywhere. And oh, there's so much noise. Noise means negative outside influence, stifling energy. We haven't done one of those in a while, but I want you to hear that noise is negative outside influence, stifling energy. When I was traveling in India, the roadways were alive with a symphony of horns. There seemed to be a language of honking, short bursts, long blasts, constant alerts. As cars weaved in and out of traffic, it was chaotic to my Western ears. At night, even after I lay down to rest, I could still hear the phantom echo of those horns in my mind. It sometimes took hours for the noise to fade. Life can feel like that. Even when we turn off the television, silence our phones, or step away from conversations, the mental replay continues. Opinions, arguments, demands, expectations, everyone wanting what they want, when they want it, and insisting that others should just move aside. It takes intention to quiet that internal echo. I have made a personal choice not to broadcast the noise. That does not mean I'm unaware. It does not mean I do not care. It simply means I value my energy. The first step of spiritual survival is to tend to your own frequency. If we are smothered by negativity and chaos, we cannot offer clarity, compassion, or peace to anyone else. Peace within is not selfish, it is responsible. And I love that line. This is one of my favorite lines that has come out of the messages this whole year. Peace within is not selfish, it is responsible. Can somebody type that in to the comments? When we remove the mental kinks, the resentments, the fears, judgments, and reactions, we allow conviction to flow. We begin to see clearly. We respond instead of react. We act from compassion instead of compulsion. In my world, I will always choose inner peace first because that is the only way I know to bring it into the world more fully. Dear angels, how can we shut out the noise when it seems to be everywhere? How do we find solace and reclaim our peace within? Dear ones, you do not silence the world by force. You soften your reaction to it. Noise loses its power when you no longer attach your identity to it. What you observe does not have to become what you absorb. You are not required to carry every headline, every argument, every injustice within your nervous system. Peace is an inner posture. Begin by tending to your breath. The breath is the bridge between the outer world and your inner sanctuary. When you breathe consciously, you signal safety to your body and clarity to your mind. From that grounded place, you can discern what requires your loving action and what simply requires your non-participation. Not every battle is yours. Not every opinion deserves your energy. Not every sound must enter your heart. When you anchor yourself in love, the chaos may still exist around you, but it will not rule you. The outer world is constantly shifting. Your inner light is constant. Return to it often. You are here not to amplify the noise, but to embody the stillness that transforms it. The angels whisper, guard your energy as sacred. Choose peace as your foundation. When your heart is steady, the world around you begins to soften, and so it is. So today, I promise to stay in peace by not allowing the noise inside. Peace. That's all, just peace. When that's our goal, when that is what motivates us to stay peaceful, to see peace, hear peace, sleep peacefully, when that's a motivation, then everything else can just step aside. Okay, I see nobody typed it in, so I'm going to just put it in there. This is the phrase that really spoke to me, and I want us all to hear it and see it, because when you see it, it feels more clear, right? Clearer. Peace within is not selfish. It is you being responsible for your own peace, responsible for putting that kind of energy out into the collective energy. If we are constantly paying attention to the noise, which again is a negative, how did it say it? Hang on, I got to pull it back up. Noise is negative outside influence, stifling energy. So let me put that up on the screen for you to see, because that's what when we focus on that, then peace can't find its way. If we're constantly bombarded by all of that noise, that outside energy trying to influence us, then we're not peaceful. So think about that when you're paying attention to the noise that's coming in the outside world, and you're pointing to it and saying, that's why I can't be peaceful, because of that noise. Well, why are you paying attention to it? So it's a choice. It's a responsibility to shut out some of that noise. And who did we have come in? Our Blue Jean. I thought I saw you in there. Oh, you have until Wednesday there in North Carolina. That's awesome. Thank you, Kathy, for sharing that. Let's see the weather shift and change for you so you can get out and about more. Yeah, beach walk sounds wonderful. Hi, Suzanne. Good morning. Brandy, good to see you. And our Blue Jean, how are you? I've been thinking about you a lot, Blue. For some reason, Facebook has an algorithm, so they're going to show you what they think you want to see. And for some reason, I've been seeing a lot of horses lately, a lot of really fun horses with so much personality. And I love that. Brandy, I love your affirmations. Yes, we did our affirmations together today. And Brandy's giving us a big heart hug. So Blue says it's cloudy, damp, and feels like snow, though it does not show for it. Nibby was sound asleep in her stall this morning, curled up in a ball. She still has her Snuggie on, and The stall Dutch doors are open. That way they can watch the world. Peace is very present this morning. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm really focusing in on bringing more peace into the world this year. Peace through compassion. And when we have compassion for each other, then that peace grows more fully. All right. We have from Kuan Yin, the Divine Mother's Love. If we don't trust our divine connection, we can feel like a lost child, uncertain, insecure, and afraid. Yet when that child knows that the mother is always there, waiting, naturally stepping in when needed, but otherwise trusting in the child's ability to live his own life, then getting lost for a time is just part of the adventure. It is not frightening, it is freeing. I think I've said this to you probably several times before. I love getting lost. I love going into a new place that I haven't been before and turning off the GPS and just exploring. What's down this road? What might I run into if I go this way? And it's fun. It's a fun adventure. Life can be that way. Let's take a new road. Let's get out of our comfort zone and look at possibilities. That's a great way to find maybe a new favorite place where you live. Maybe you haven't explored everything. So go find what's there. And when you seek, you shall find. All right. Today's the 16th of February. We're going into the next part of our monthly adventure of February, going into springtime, I hope, I think, and I'm going to intend we're going into spring. We had an 80-degree day yesterday here in Florida. It was wonderful. So what does Kuan Yin have to say? Kuan Yin, Yogananda. Kuan Yin's already spoken. Now Yogananda tells us to develop the love of God so that I see in your eyes that you are drunk with God and not asking, when will I have God? When you ask that, you are not a devotee. The devotee says, I have him. He is listening to me. My beloved is always with me. He is moving my hands. He is digesting my food. He is gazing at me through the stars. I love this one. I love what Yogananda always tells us, that we don't have to go far to find God. When we're listening to the noise, it's telling us that we have to. It's telling us that there's something out of sorts, that there's something wrong. There is nothing wrong. When we seek, we will find. When we let go of that noise in the outer world, then we're going to see that peace that's inside of us here. Teri getting lost. Yes, what a concept, huh, Blue? When I turn left instead of right, usually I get lost. So, but it's fun. It was a fun adventure to go to another state while I was staying with my blue jean. And Deirdre says, being lost used to be one of my nightmares. Now I understand it's a gift, not a curse. It is. It is. And there's new adventures to be had when you get lost and you find those new things. All right. So I hope you've enjoyed what I brought to you today. Did you like stop the noise and how to shut out the noise and how important it is to take care of your own peace? Just like taking care of being able to breathe before you can help somebody else breathe. You have to start with yourself. Peace begins. So it's very important that you take care of that peace. It is not selfish. What was the saying? Hi, Mary Crincoli. Thank you for joining us. What was the saying? Peace. Put this up there. Peace within is not selfish. It's our responsibility to find that peace inside of us so that we can then see it through all of the noise of the outside world. And Linda says, I used to worry about getting lost. Then I figured everyone else knows where they are and are ready to help if needed. Absolutely. It's great to get lost, and you can ask for help. You can say, hey, I thought I was going to this place, but I ended up here. How do I get back there? And people are so nice at helping. They really are. They want to help. All right, it is prayer time. Thank you all for reminding. And Brandy, thank you for staying with us for prayer time. I love that you always ask us to remember for those who are touched by suicide, addiction, or dementia of any type. Okay, so Deirdre, I don't think you put up our daily prayer yet, but as soon as she does, I will share that. And let's just lift up each other in prayer today, that we can shut out the noise, that we can get back to peace. Brandy, I invite you to just breathe in those moments when you get lost. The breath is the connector. It's going to connect the outside world to our inner peace. So just do that. Breathe in. Know that everything is working perfectly and you are exactly where you are meant to be. Maybe you got lost so you could find something along your way that's going to bring joy in your life. All right, so thank you, Deirdre, for posting our daily prayer. Prayers for all humans, for Gaia and all who live on her back, for world peace, attention to human trafficking, support for all families living with addiction, our troops, the USA, the UK, India, Teri, her family, and any traveling Ps. Thank you for that. And Blue says, tomorrow starts the year of the fire horse. And also, yes, it's spring. Sugaring season feels like it's here. Blessings for all creatures, great and small. Thank you for that, Blue. And Kathy says, I want to take this time to thank everyone who wished us happy 40th anniversary yesterday on Facebook. Can't believe we were 21 and 22 years old in those pictures. We look like teenagers. You were teenagers. Thank you, Andrea Gregg. I'm so glad that this was an enjoyable cuppa for you all. And now let's go into our hearts. If you have prayer for yourself, for others, for family, for the world, just put those in there, praying for more peace in our world. I was reflecting and watching some of the end of that peace walk that the monks did and returning back to their place in Texas. I really want to go there. I feel like I need to go to Fort Worth and see that place with my own eyes and thank those monks for what they did, that beautiful peace walk. And it doesn't have to end. We can all walk every day for peace. And that's my goal. And what I want in my life is to put more peace energy out there into the world. All right, so let's go into our hearts, remembering those of us that are here that are facing some challenge, something that's going on, physical, mental, spiritual, or emotional. Remembering that I am going for my lab work today, so praying for the very best outcome, that my blood work is going to show what I've been doing and working on my inner self, and I think that it will. So anyone who's going through your challenges today, we lift you up. We lift up each other for more love in our hearts, for more peace in our lives. And God, we just bring you all these prayers, the prayers that are written, the prayers that are spoken, the prayers that we hold in our heart for each other. We thank you, God, for hearing our prayers. We thank you for seeing our lives, seeing the love that we offer, seeing the struggles and the challenges that we go through. We know, God, that you are the giver of all life. You are the giver of all love. And you are the one who brings the miracles to fruition. When we can only dream of those miracles, you only have to speak it and it happens. So we thank you for speaking love over all of us. We thank you for every creation, for everything, for every person, every animal, all of nature that you bring forth to our attention, that sometimes holds the noise, but that we can be aware of what the peace is that can be had through all of that noise, setting it aside so that we hold in our heart only love, only compassion, only light to shine out into our world. Thank you, God, for our earth planet. May Gaia be blessed by our thoughts and our prayers as we lift her up to flourish, to thrive, to be here for the coming generations. We thank you for all of divinity, all the help that we have through Jesus, Divine Mother, through the angels and archangels, through the masters, our loved ones. We thank you for the presence of this beautiful family gathering together in the morning to shine a light out into the world. May that light go far. May it touch hearts today and bring smiles to faces. We love you. We honor you. And amen. Thank you all for being here. And thank you, Kathy, for that wish. I have my blood work done at my doctor's office. They have a lab right there, and they have some very gifted people that know how to do it painlessly. I always thank them immensely when they do not bring me pain, because I don't like needles. So I can't even watch when they draw my blood. That's how much I don't like needles. I need Suzanne here with me while I go today, don't I? So I'm taking her essence with me because I know how compassionate she is when she does that blood draw. All right, so we've got some thank you, I love yous. Thank you, Deirdre, for getting us started. And thank you all for being here for this beautiful time together. Pretty soon we're going to be celebrating about a month, just a little over a month. We'll be celebrating 6 years together of getting together in the morning and doing what we do, loving on each other. So we're going to plan a special celebration, and I'm hoping that y'all will join in. Let's come together on our celebration day and see what joy we can bring forth into the world as we start into the 7th year of celebrating each other. So thank you, Andrea, Annie. Yes, thank you, Kathy. Absolutely, the Trinity. Love honoring that. Thank you, Pat Moss, for being here. So much love to you. Thank you. I love you. This is the best family, isn't it? It's the best family in the whole world. And I think I'll have a lot of seconds to that motion, that we are the best. So I hope you all have a wonderful day. I have to get on the road so I can make my appointment on time. I love you. I love you. I love you. Blessings to all of you. Stay in your heart and stay blessed. And let's go manifest. Let's manifest something terrific today. I'm going to go pass out smiles wherever I landed today, and I hope you do the same. All right, take care, everyone. Aloha.